As a constitutional scholar and somebody who loves juridical and legislative overreach, I love when legislatures pass a law that they think makes sense, and then later on they realize, what have I done? There was a statute years ago that said it's unlawful to sleep in public. So that means what? If you nod off at a bus stop, you're arrested? There was one that said it's unlawful to loiter or prowl for the purposes of inducing various forms of prohibited sexual behavior, prostitution and the like. To loiter or prowl with the purpose of inducing. What does that even mean? And by the way, it was done because there were a bunch of women standing in a corner wearing Daisy Dukes and waving at cars. So they were going to what? Pass waving? You can't wave at somebody in order to induce. I mean, it sounds terrific. I represented a woman one time who was charged with throwing broken glass. Not throwing a bottle that broke, but throwing broken glass. You got to break the glass first and then throw it. I mean, it's nuts. Well, let's meet my new favorite person. I want to put all of my efforts behind him, Taral Patel. Indian American County Commissioner candidate and 30-year-old policy expert Taral Patel was detained recently by the Texas Rangers on the grounds of, get this, online impersonation and identity misrepresentation. The Fort Bend County DA's Public Integrity Division put Mr. Patel in the hoosgow, probing complaints against the Precinct 3 Commissioner candidate in collaboration with the Texas Rangers because they said he, as per Texas Election Code, he violated a case of third-degree online impersonation and Class A misrepresentation of identity. Now, let me just stop right there. Third-degree online misrepresentation? Let's jump right to it, kids. Dating sites, misrepresentation, catfishing, misrepresentation, putting the wrong picture of you, misrepresentation, using filters, misrepresentation. I saw a picture recently, not too long ago, of somebody used a filter. I swear to God, this individual must have lost 50 pounds. 50. You might say, 50. I mean, say, who's that? That's so-and-so. What? Now, if I'm trying to put my photo up in order to engage you in some type of amorous activity, is that not misrepresentation? Isn't the whole purpose of online and advertising lying? We have the best pizza. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Is it the best? Well, they call that in law puffery. It's all lies. When Joe Biden walks out and pretends to be lucid, it's a lie. When people edit and again, filters. The other day, one of the funniest pictures I ever saw was a friend of mine sent me a photo of his wife. She used filters. And I don't know what this particular filter application was, but since he was in this kind of like this dual selfie, he looked Asian. So I asked my wife, I said, did so-and-so, did he get some work done? What do you mean? I said, well, he's a little blepharoplasty or something. Or little epicanthus. Why? Well, he's looking... and it was her filter, but it made him look Asian. Or I mean, isn't that misrepresentation? Everything is misrepresentation. The internet is misrepresentation. It's a lie. And wait until AI comes into this. We're actually in a world right now. We're in a world where we're actually looking to prosecute people for deep fakes. Images, pictures that we know are fake. That nobody confuses them with being authentic. We know they're fake. And we want to charge somebody with publishing a fake picture or using somebody's voice. Whatever happened to impersonation? Is Rich Little going to be looking at something, doing hard time, cracking rocks upstate? Has anybody ever thought about this? Has anybody ever really considered the idea of what these great statutes mean and how, by its very nature, the internet is fictional, fictive, ersatz, phony, fugazi, synthetic. It's not real. It's camouflaged. It's not real. Nothing's real. The promises of these candidates. So yeah, it's terrible what this guy did. He set up a fake account and basically said terrible things about himself. He blasphemed himself. He libeled himself. He set up fake, allegedly, internet or social media accounts to blast him, to make fun of him. He libeled himself. And we're charging him because it wasn't real. It wasn't some fake or some anonymous person. He libeled himself in order to lie to you along with the other lies of people who run for office. Now, I know this may have sounded great to the great people of the great state of Texas, but this is the most stupid law I've ever heard in my life. Because everything that we're doing, everything that is about us, everything that is quintessentially and prototypically and archetypically American is a lie, especially when it comes to politics. It's all mendacity. It's illusion. It's the misrepresentation of fact with the intent to deceive. What do you think? Comment as you see fit.